I want you to make a list of everything that you spend money on. Hair done, nails done, everything did. I'm talking about your mortgage, your rent, your light bill, everything. Write it down. That's step one. Y'all got it? Yes. Wait, y'all got it? Y'all got it? Yes, good. Step two, I want you to write down the monthly amount of everything on that list. How much does it cost you a month? I just got my locks retightened. It was $100. I get it done every 2 months. That's $50 a month. How much does everything on your list cost you monthly? Because your budget is a monthly picture of what your money is doing. Got it? Good. That's step two. Step three, you're going to add up that list so you can see what you are spending monthly on everything. Okay? And then the final step to create your budget, step four, is you're gonna take that number and subtract it from your monthly take-home pay, right? So I call this the tears and tissue step. Because some of y'all gonna be like, does it say negative? It does. That's all right. Right? So here is your basic budget. It is a financial picture of what your money is doing. Money in, money out in a 1 month span. Now that you have that picture, let's make it say yes. Make it say what? Say what? Okay, good. So, step one to making it say yes, I want you to learn to prioritize your spending. I ask myself 4 questions before I spend any money. Those 4 questions are, do I need it? Do I love it? Do I like it? Do I want it? Because y'all taking notes, I'm gonna say it again. Need it, love it, like it, want it. Need it, love it, like it, want it. Need it, love it, like it, want it. Hey, need it, love it, like it, want it. Need it, love it, like it, want it. Don't get me to dancing out here. So, these are your priorities in order. Your needs come first. We know what our needs are. If you don't take care of your needs, you will not be healthy. This is food, shelter, clothing, to be covered, not to be cute, water, transportation, medication. These are your needs. They come first. So before you spend any money, is this a need? Yes? Okay, we got it then. Then we ask ourselves, is this a love? A love is something that moves you, that brings you lasting joy. Meaning a year from now, will this still bring you joy? So if a year from now, like, I might ask myself this dress, this fabulous dress. A year from now, I'm gonna be like, you still slay, girl, and I'm probably still gonna wear this dress, right? So to me, this might be a love. Travel for me, a year from now, my trip to Greece is still gonna bring me joy. So that's a love, right? Then we go over to our likes. Likes are not nearly as important. This is a joy that brings you joy for about 6 months or so. You know, it might be a good meal. You know, maybe it's a hairstyle you really wanted. 6 months later, you probably have forgotten about it. And then your wants. Wants are instant gratification. I bought some lip gloss yesterday, lost it today. Now, here's the thing. Most of us get our needs, or you wouldn't be here, but we skip over our loves and spend way too much money on our likes and wants. And then we're not prioritizing our spending. Many times you could afford that vacation, but you stay in Target. No judgment, because I love me some Target, right? And so when you really added up your likes and wants, you might be able to get your budget to say yes to the things you love. So number one way to get that budget we created to say yes is to what? Prioritize. Number two is to project forward. So to project forward, what does that mean? I want you to project something called a noodle budget. Sometimes, ladies, we gotta drop down and get our noodle on. Drop down and get your noodle on. And that's not the original song, but you know, where more than three gather, God is here, so I'm not gonna sing the original song. But we talking about drop down and get your, some of y'all are of the world. I see you know that song. So we're gonna drop down and get your noodle on. So what is your noodle budget? Your noodle budget really is, if I had to eat ramen noodles We've all been there. Then what does that mean? What would I have to chip away at? That list that we made earlier, if I had to eat ramen noodles, what would I have to reduce? You know, your noodle budget is not for you to live at. It's to know what it is so you can drop down to it if you need to. For example, you lost your job, you drop down to your noodle budget the next day. If you know that your job is downsizing and your pay might be reduced, you drop down to your noodle budget. You know that you want to save for something really important. You might temporarily drop down to your noodle budget for a few months. So your noodle budget is there as a tool that you can use to drop down to. So you're going to project forward to say, if I need access to money or I need to be able to save, I can drop down to that noodle budget. But many of us don't know what that is. And so we lose our job and live at the same budget for months and months after and struggle unnecessarily because our money could have lasted us longer. You understand? Yes? Right. So we prioritized, we projected. The third way to get your budget to say yes is to automate. Automation is the new discipline. Automation doesn't get an attitude. Automation doesn't forget. Automation doesn't get cramps, right? Automation doesn't tell you no. Automation does what you tell it to do. And so what does that look like to automate your budget for a yes? I like to call this split it before you get it. Here's what split it before you get it means. Split it before you get it means you're going to go down to the HR, to the payroll, to the office and say, hey, I know you usually put most of my money into my one checking account. I want you to split my money before I get my money. Yes? I'm going to tell you the 4 accounts you're going to put your money into. You got your pen and pad ready? 2 checking, 2 savings, 4 accounts. Checking number 1, your spending account. This is the account for like food, groceries, entertainment, maybe some stuff for the kids. That's your spending account. You might not have a whole lot of money going to your spending account. The second checking account is going to be your bills account. You're going to separate your bills from your spending. Now, here's what's important. You're going to tell the bank, I know that my checking account for bills comes with a debit card. I don't want it. Because I don't want you, when you're shopping, to be swapping away your bill money. The only way that your bill should come out is because you've told that bills account to pay the bills for you. So no debit card for your bills account, okay? So I said 2 checking, spending and bills. Got it?